I gotta stop sleeping on the floor. People are gonna think I'm dead. The Ace Attorney series is one of my favorite game series of all time, which is a little strange given that it's a part of the visual novel genre. I've never been one that really enjoyed reading books, yet I'm really into the series. It may be a little text heavy, but Ace Attorney games also have lots of elements that are made to keep your attention. Today, we're gonna be talking about Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, the fifth and latest entry of the main series. As this game hinges entirely on its story, I'm only going to make a brief summary of the setting and characters just to let you know. I don't want to ruin the game for anyone that may be interested in playing it, especially because of what I've experienced in the past.
Harry Potter? I thought I told you to clean the dishes. Oh no, I forgot.
Hello?
Hey Zurachi, this is gonna blow your mind. Ron is Voldemort.
Oh god damn it! I couldn't finish watching Harry Potter like that. I don't think anyone could. Dual Destinies takes place 1 year after the fourth game in the main franchise, Apollo Justice. Phoenix Wright returns to the series as a main playable character. Having retaken the bar exam, he is back as a defense attorney once again, ready to kick some tail. Apollo Justice, the main character of the last game in the series, makes a return as well. These two won't be the only people we'll be working with though, as we have a new female attorney called Athena Sykes joining their side. With the legal system having entered a dark era filled with false charges and evidence, it's up to these three to make it less false. With both old and new characters entering the fray, it will be up to you to lead these three to partake in cases and find the truth. The main prosecutor that you will be facing in court more often than not will be Simon Blackquill, who is somehow allowed to do his job even though he's behind bars for murder. And then there's the same old judge that has been a mainstay throughout the entire series. Good old Judge. Is that his name? Let's just assume it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the man of the hour.
Judge! Judge! Judge!
If you haven't played the games before this one, you're probably thinking that you need to play through them first. At least from my perspective, you don't really need to play the games that lead up to this one. Sure, there are connections to the past games, but they're not really essential to understanding the plot at hand. Any references made about the past are usually explained to keep it from being too confusing. Dual Destinies is by far the most involving experience the Ace Attorney series has provided to date. Classic gameplay elements like investigations and trials are retained and are given to you in a much more polished manner than the series has ever seen. As the game is now presented in a 3D environment, it helps give the gameplay a lot more depth. This is especially the case with investigating, as you can look around rooms and areas at different angles to look for clues. Alongside all this, there are character-specific gameplay mechanics in this game. You have the Psych Locks, which allows Phoenix Wright to unlock secrets within people's hearts by presenting evidence to them. Then you have the Perceive system of Apollo Justice, where he's able to notice and point out people's nervous habits. Although these features aren't necessarily new, since they both have been featured in previous entries of the series. That's where Athena Sykes steps in. A new gameplay feature called the Mood Matrix goes along with her as the new character of the series. The Mood Matrix gives Athena the ability to gauge the emotions of a person while they are speaking, such as feelings of anger, happiness, sadness, and surprise. Compared to the past games of the series, the flow of the game is much more streamlined. You're much less likely to spend time backtracking and wandering about just to trigger an event. This could be interpreted as taking away the challenge, but I feel that it's done well enough in a way that it doesn't hurt the gameplay experience at all. The game still requires you to have problem-solving skills in order for you to progress. As the fifth game of the series, Ace Attorney has never looked better. Before the release of the game, I was skeptical about how the series would transition visually, how it would move seamlessly from the sprite artwork we've all come to associate with the series to 3D environments and characters. Well, the second I started playing the game, all of my doubts went away because everything in this game looks fantastic. Dual Destinies brings a new look to the series that does well enough to stand alongside the other games. One of the biggest changes is the addition of animation anime cutscenes. In all of the other games of the series, the cutscenes were pretty much just slideshows and text boxes. There were a couple exceptions here and there, but those moments were too far and few between to really stick out to me. There's just a lot more movement with Dual Destinies. It certainly did well at keeping my attention, at least when it comes to the visual aspect of the game. Dual Destinies has possibly one of the best musical experiences I've ever had while playing a game. Every moment in this game has a key song that fits it perfectly. But if I were to show you those moments, we would be entering spoiler territory just a little. So as a compromise, here's an interpretation of how a typical scene would play out in order to showcase the feel of the game. Ah, jeez, I'm getting hungry. I gotta get me some food. No, I'm out of eggs! Alright, now just imagine this, but 100 times better. 100. It's so good that you can't even possibly comprehend the goodness that this goodness will bring to you. What the hell am I even saying? Ace Attorney Dual Destinies has completely surpassed my expectations from start to finish. I am a long-standing fan of the entire series, and I feel this is the strongest entry yet. I haven't felt this emotionally invested in a game in a long time. It may sound a little cheesy to you, but this is one of the few games out there that has made me feel as many things as I have while playing this game. Maybe it's all part of the mood matrix that Athena Sykes brings along, because I've felt happy, sad, angry, surprised, hungry. So the question is this a game that everyone should play? Well, to be honest, my answer is no. As much as I loved playing this game, I have to recognize that the Ace Attorney series isn't for everyone. If you're expecting this to be full of action involving gameplay, you're only setting yourself up for disappointment. After all, this is a story-based game. If you're not up to investing into the characters and the world provided for you, then this game simply isn't for you. With all of that said, I urge everyone to at least give the demo of this game a shot. The quirkiness and ridiculousness of Ace Attorney is too fun to pass up. So to sum it up, Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, yeah! Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm Zurachi and I'll see you soon.